friends, today we are diving into something called FINCEN, what it's about, a recent reporting requirement now happening in Colorado real estate, and really what this means for you and your clients. Hey there, I'm Lisa Suazo, Marketing Technology Director with My Home, here with today's Nerd Nugget, your bite-sized marketing technology tip that you can implement into your business today. So today we're not talking marketing technology, we're talking some new changes to the title space regarding FINCEN. So what exactly is FINCEN? This is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, and it is a bureau of the U.S. Department of the Treasury. So FINCEN's whole purpose is to crack down on money laundering happening in our country. Did you know that it's estimated that $2.3 billion was laundered in the US real estate market between 2016 and 2021. So isn't that crazy? So basically, to combat this huge and growing problem, FinCEN is now taking steps to really prevent money laundering from happening in the real estate space. So a little bit of background for you. In 2016, there was a government targeting order that went into effect for real estate transactions and specifically for title insurers across many different states. Well, now that same order has come into effect here in Colorado. So starting May 24th, 2023, all title insurance companies in Colorado are now required to report on transactions that meet specific criteria. There are 5 criteria, and so I want to share what those are for you. So the first one is that the purchaser is a legal entity like an LLC or a corporation or a partnership. So it's not an individual or a trust. Number 2 is that the property is residential. Number 3 is it's a cash transaction or it involves a non-institutional lender like a hard money lender. Then number 4, the purchase price has to be $300,000 or above. And then number 5 is that the property is located in one of 14 counties. So Adams, Arapahoe, Clear Creek, Denver, Douglas, Eagle, Elbert, El Paso, Fremont, Jefferson, Mesa, Pitkin, Pueblo, or Summit. So how does this really impact you and your clients? Well, basically, if you are representing the buyer in a transaction that meets all of these criteria, your buyer is going to need to complete that special form. So WFG is going to add a commitment requirement to notify you about the form, and then the form is going to be linked to that requirement so that your buyer can fill it out. Now, also just know this form is literally now mandatory for every title company in Colorado. So from here on out, this is something that you can expect. Title companies are responsible for collecting and documenting this information. So we just wanted to make sure you're aware of it, because if you ever come across it, you will understand, right? So if you're representing a buyer that fits that criteria, you're going to see this. So one final note, it's important to know that the form requires the names, addresses, and social security numbers of the individual who's representing the legal buying entity. So someone like the corporation officer or the LLC managing member. So just know that, because we understand that there may be a little bit of confusion or resistance to wanting to provide this information. But again, just remember that this information is being requested due to a national governmental agency requirement. It's not just a WFG thing or a title company policy. It's part of this national effort to curb money laundering. And so honestly, if we fail to fill out the form, it can lead to hefty fines and even jail time for your closer, for that specific escrow officer. So it's really important and something that we are going to take very seriously. Now, if you have any specific questions about the form itself or the process or any of the related requirements of that FinCEN, those 5 different requirements, then please just reach out directly to your WFG escrow officer, your closer, or your sales executive just for more details. They have all the information, they can walk you through it and answer all your questions. Hope this has been helpful for you. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you next time.